This ain't advice. I'm not your advisor. And as they say in the biz, slap that subscribe button. We're only about 100,000 away from a million. We're almost there. We're still here, and so is the vino. Let's check out some questions. Dad got into a car accident. Women wanted $1,000. Maybe just one. Your dad just called and said you sideswiped a lady in a Lexus and she wanted $1,000 on the spot. He doesn't speak any English. Yikes. Police report was taken. If he does give her $1,000, will it prevent his insurance from going up? I have no idea. I sort of doubt it. Is there anything preventing him from being sued anyway for the car if he gives her the money? This isn't legal advice, but I don't think so. Should he wait and see how much it comes out to and pay the mechanic? I mean, this is what the insurance is for. So, I mean, the insurance will probably go up and it might cost him more than $1,000, but I wouldn't mess around. I wouldn't try to play those games. It seems like a mistake. Does he have an attorney? Maybe is there someone who would do like a little pro bono work for something like this for somebody that doesn't speak English? I have no idea. You need an attorney to make a decision like that. You need an attorney. Will activating a credit card and never using it help increase your credit score? You've been looking for different ways to increase your credit score. You're just approved for a credit card with a $750 limit, and you plan on activating the card when it arrives and cutting the card up. Would doing this help increase your credit score? Probably. So one of the factors on a credit score is the total amount of credit and specifically like the ratio of utilization. So if you're using zero, well, I don't even know if 0 out of 750 is better than 0 out of like 250 or something like that. But whatever the ratio is, this could only improve it. So it seems like the answer will be yes. If you don't ever use the card, I think they'll cancel it. I don't know if that takes a year or if it's different company to company, but assuming you can build yourself up some good habits and just have it automatically be paid from your checking account every month. That's what I do with mine. Then you don't have to worry about ever paying any interest. A lot of people don't know this, but with a credit card, you spend on it for a month and then it closes, and then the due date is usually about a month after that. Usually it's exactly a month after that. And as long as you pay it by that due date, you don't pay any interest at all, even though there's a balance. You're not carrying the balance. You're paying it in full when it's due. That would make the most sense to me. There's probably even some rewards on this card. Most cards have some kind of rewards, so it seems like, why wouldn't you use it? Most people that are cutting up cards do it because they don't have enough self-control. And if that's you, then I understand. But if there's some way to get around that, it's probably a better outcome. So yeah, I'd think about using it. I'd think about maybe get to a better card with a higher limit if that's what you want as your end game, and then start using that, but just pay it off every month. And yeah, but I think to answer the first question, I think it would help increase your credit score, but I don't know how much. Am I ready to purchase my second house? I love this question. I can't wait to read it. 24, no kids, you make $50K. All right, I'm just going to preface this. I don't want to be closed-minded, but I have a really hard time believing somebody that makes $50K should be maintaining 2 homes. But let's keep going. You get a side gig. You make an extra $5 to $10K a year. Okay, so $55 to $60K. You bought your first house for next to nothing. Needed a lot of work. Okay, so you got a house with no mortgage on it. Now you're looking to sell. The market's good, and as you're seeing it, blah, 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 looks like make a profit. Okay, you've got 8K saved, but with selling the house, with the selling of my house, I'm wanting to get a mortgage for 140 to 200. Because you're saying when you buy the new one. So your house would sell for 50 to 70. You want to move. Okay, so you want to move into a house that's like 200 to 300K. Okay. Let's take a look. We got the bills here: car payment, lease, car insurance, phone bill, homeowner's insurance. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready to sell and get your first mortgage? You don't plan to sell until late spring or early fall. Do I need to pay taxes on the house I'm selling? So, good news. Almost certainly not. You get a $250,000 capital gains exemption as long as you live there for 3 out of the last 5 years, which it sounds like certainly you have. So double check with a CPA or some tax software if you're not sure about the facts, but I really doubt you'll pay any taxes. Any insight or advice? Yeah, you do well. So the thing you need to figure out is what's the payment on the mortgage and can you comfortably fit that into the rest of these? I sort of think so. See, I thought when I read the question, I thought you wanted to buy a second house and keep the first house. This seems reasonable. So you need to start thinking about what you're actually going to do, how you're actually going to pull this off. A lot of times people want to keep the house they're in and buy the other house and then close on the sale second, but that can be pretty hard to pull off. In your case, you would definitely need the proceeds from the first house to make the down payment on the second one. So unless you can find someone that's willing to let you stay in the house for an extra month or two, you're going to have a hard time figuring out closing, I think, unless you're going to move out and put your stuff in storage or something like that, which you might be willing to do. But other than like the logistics of it, it seems like it'd be fine. It doesn't seem like it'd be a big payment. I'm not going to do the math on what you're making and what should be left over here, but it seems like just eyeballing it, there should be plenty. So happy house hunting.